quarter, you guys were, I think, down 11, and the lead ballooned to 29.
Yeah, another tough third quarter. We got to be better. We got to improve our offensive execution. We got to knock down timely shots. When we did execute and got a good look, we didn't knock it down. And between those misses and the turnovers in that third quarter, led to a lot of runouts. And credit the Kings. We knew they were a great pace team, but that third quarter is where it was at their best. And we didn't get matched up well enough. We got to be better there.
The reason I ask is because you had talked to him before the game. Get back, match up, watch for early threes, and all those things happen. I mean, how frustrating is that to know that was the game plan? Everyone knew it, but then it wasn't executed.
Yeah, I mean, talking about it isn't going to slow it down. I mean, they're great at it. That's what they do really well, and you can try to simulate as much as you can in practice, but you got to go out and execute it. And credit those guys. We couldn't slow them down during that stretch.
Curious. I mean, do you feel? I don't want to call it a disconnect, but almost like a frustration with that, where the message either isn't being received.
Message is being received.
Okay.
We're just not playing well enough right now. That's all. Guys are staying connected. They're pushing through. There's frustration because we're losing. That's if there wasn't, we'd have a real problem. Okay. So, but we're remaining confident and staying connected.
Curious, you got you played Azubuike and then Saban Lee. Both of those guys, provided more than something to the game. How'd you feel about the way they played?
They both played really well. Gave us a big lift. They worked their tails off to stay ready. In case their number's called. Saban's got a skill set, defensively where he can really move his feet. And we liked him as a guy with J.O. out. Maybe he can get in there and slow down Fox a little bit. So he did a good job defensively and pushing the pace, touching the paint offensively. So, kudos to Saban for staying ready. And Udoka was great. He came in. He's an ass kicker. He comes in and throws his body around and is athletic finisher, rebounder, does a lot of the dirty work. And he played a strong game as well.
The only follow I had was Durant getting the tech, coming off the bench. Did you get an explanation on?
Yeah, you can't come as far out onto the court as he did. It's happened since the end of time. The league is trying to crack down on that. They've communicated that to us, so it was called correctly. But I just don't know if it was called, when the Kings were celebrating as well.
Hey, young backer, got a question? Well, I have more. I'm just asking. Does anyone else have one back here? Oh no. Okay. Coach, with I know you want multiple ball handlers and you have that, but it seems like Kevin, he's having to create more, and that means the ball is in his hands more, and he's having to make plays, and he had 7 turnovers tonight. Is there a way to not have him do that as much in terms of the creating part, or is that just going to just be what it is for him?
Well, we're going to put him in positions to have the ball a ton, and credit their defense. They forced some of those, but he's going to be in position where the ball is going to be in his hands, as his book, and those guys are going to lead us.
Then the other thing was just the responding from this. Like, you guys are 14-14. I think 1-4 in your last 5. What do you want to get accomplished in the next couple of days?
We're not playing well right now, but we're remaining confident, and we're very, very committed to the work. We've got a lot of moving parts with our roster. Okay, we're looking at different guys, and we need guys just to step up. And I got to keep moving the pieces around in terms of how we're using certain guys. Can we get Eric Gordon more involved than I'm doing? I'm not doing a good enough job, making sure he's involved in the offense. He's a guy that can really help us. The bench guys can play better. We're working with those guys to put those guys in position as well. Credit the guys off the bench. They won their minutes. Didn't shoot the ball well. So if those guys make a few threes, they win the bench minutes even more. But the guys are really working hard and remaining confident what we can be.
You think you'll have Nurkic back before the Christmas game?
I don't know yet.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.